Hi guys, the purpose of this video is to walk you through the subjective essay assignment. Please refer to the course schedule in order to find out when this assignment is due. You can find it in the LMS. This essay is the first major writing assignment that I'm going to ask you to do this semester, and it's worth 100 points. I've already gone over kind of like the overview of all the assignments and how they're all tied into each other. If you haven't watched that video already, this video is going to make a lot more sense after you watch that video. So please pause this video and go back and watch the overview of the assignments video. Essentially, that video gives you the light at the end of the tunnel, and you can't plan for that by doing this essay unless you know where we're headed. So you got to check it out. Okay, if you've already done that, then just keep watching. So what I want you to do with your first essay is write a subjective essay. We just talked about what subjective was. If you didn't watch that video, go watch it. On a topic that feels important to you, a topic that matters to you. It doesn't have to be like the biggest, most important ever topic, the thing that matters the most to you. But you should care about it. It should be something you think about, something you talk about, something that is on the brain. It shouldn't just be some off-the-cuff thing that you pick because your English teacher told you to write about anything and you didn't know what to do. So you just said, I kind of like that. Pick something that matters to you. Avoid broad topics. Select something narrow and meaningful. Please don't research essay topics for composition or best college essay topics, because none of those things that you're going to get, you're going to care about. If you don't have, find something from your life to be the topic of this paper, please. Okay, your essay should have a focus. It should make a subjective claim about your topic. Begin with an introduction that ends with a thesis. Include more than 3 body paragraphs. We're done with 5-paragraph essays. You can't just hit me with the intro, 3 paragraphs, a conclusion, and you're done. Develop your essay. Develop your ideas. Your essay doesn't have to just have 3 hit topics and then you move on. Write something interesting, okay? End with a conclusion that wraps up your essay's main idea. Be formatted in basic MLA. This blue link here in the assignment sheet takes you to basic MLA video. It needs to be 3 pages. Those pages are double-spaced. MLA formats, double-spaced, size 12, Times New Roman. To effectively communicate and support your ideas, I want you to present your ideas logically and clearly. I want you to organize information based on standard paragraph structures. We're going to cover all of this in the week that we talk about writing an essay and paragraphs and things like that. Focus on one subtopic at a time. So if you pick a topic that's like swirling around in your brain and there's like a lot of things that you could think about it and it's a mess, then you need to focus on one thing at a time, okay? So let's say you're like, I'm gonna write a paper about my favorite meme and I have all these ideas and it's just like really exciting in your brain. Slow it down, focus on one thing at a time, and that's how you structure your paragraphs. One thing at a time. Cover the content genuinely. If you select a topic that has like different sides to it, and you're kind of on the fence, then it's more effective to explore your thoughts on all of the sides rather than to simply write one side. Your subjective essay is what you think about this claim, what you're thinking about, the ideas you have about a topic. And it's okay if it's not purely argumentative and persuasive. It's okay if you show in that subjective essay that you're kind of going back and forth between something. You know, while this has merits, there are also downfalls. You know, there could be 2 sides in that thesis statement. With that being said, if you're not on the fence and you do feel strongly about that side, a specific side, whatever it is, then it's fine to just write about one side for now. And also, if you don't know what side you're on, you don't need to research it. It's okay to say, well, I'm thinking about this and I also see this side, but I'm not really sure yet. It's okay to do that too. Your essay, with all of that being said, your essay is not a stream of consciousness style of writing. Stream of consciousness is like just word vomit. You're just typing all the things you're thinking, and you know, it's kind of like a some montage in a movie of like wild, excessive, just like beep up, boop up typing stuff. Don't do that. This is not a stream of consciousness style of writing. It needs to be organized into paragraphs. Take it one topic at a time. You really need to have thought about it before you sit down to write it, because it's not a journal entry, it's not a blog, it's an academic essay. It's just subjective. The cool thing is you don't have to research. It's all coming from your brain. In fact, I should say, I don't want any research, and I think I'll talk about that in a minute. Do not cover a broad and unmanageable topic, okay? Like, don't pick abortion because it's really, really, really broad and it's probably not manageable for your subjective essay. Don't pick, like I said, don't pick euthanasia. Don't pick those hit list topics that you're gonna see over and over again because they're really just not effective. If you wanna have an essay under the umbrella of those terms, like I said, there's nothing off limits. If you want something under the umbrella of it, that's fine, but you need to find out how you're going to narrow that down. Okay. An example of a topic that is too broad would be video game violence. Like, that's really, really broad. Instead, maybe write your opinions on a brand of video game violence. Now, for your subjective essay, do not include any research. I do not want you to see, I don't want to see any of it. What that also means is I don't want you to pretend like you didn't include research, go research, and then put other people's ideas in this. Your 3-page subjective essay needs to come from your brain. And if it can't do that, pick a different topic, okay? We will bring in research, just not yet. Do not use offensive language. Yes, this is subjective. Yes, it's your thoughts. But if you're picking something where you're talking about individuals and there's an opportunity to write about those individuals in a disrespectful way using offensive language, do not do it, okay? Even if you don't like them, if you disagree, whatever, do not be disrespectful in your subjective essay because I don't want to read that. Some people kind of will watch these overview videos at the beginning of the semester and they'll kind of freak out like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, but I don't know how. If you're feeling that way, calm down because I will walk you through the process, but I always introduce an essay or an assignment on the very first possible moment that I can so that you can start thinking about it. I will get you through how to write a successful introduction, body paragraphs, a conclusion. We will go through that, but right now just start thinking about your topic, okay? And then wait for the next bit of content. All right. If you guys have any questions about this essay, please let me know. Have a wonderful day, you guys.